the world. Farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something? You're too cute to eat. Maybe some fresh spinach for a change?
Well, hello there. Great. Anything on this list suit your precious time, kiddo? Get those weeds under control. Do you own the required machines, or do you want to borrow them for a small fee? How do you want to do it? Hey there. A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with? Sure, kiddo. Although your old grandpa may not be up to date with some things and how they are done today, talk to my good old helper Ben. He will explain the basics in detail. Ben's a rather quiet fellow. He hasn't much to say, except if you ask him about farming. He's been around for over 3 decades to help out whenever needed. He's deeply rooted in the town and has never left the region. Back in the day, he wanted to have his own farm, but it never happened. Instead, he was the greatest farmhand we could wish for, a good helper that got stuck on our fields. For over 35 years, no less. Now he's getting older too, and became more of a theorist you can ask if you want to know about farming basics. But don't expect him to go into detail if you're in the mood to discuss agriculture in depth like a scientist. A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with? Talk to Katie, our local animal farmer. She's a very nice person, competent, charismatic. She can tell you about different kinds of livestock. She's a trader too, if you think about starting animal husbandry. She is one smart woman, hands-on mentality, and not shy with the animals or the townsfolk. Most of the time, she's just very chipper, if you don't give her a reason to be anything else. Traveled a lot, learned a lot of farming in other countries, and always got an anecdote to share. I don't get her jokes all the time, but I can't keep up with the humor of the young folks sometimes. I see her talking to her neighbor David all the time, or him talking to her, more like. A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with? Go to Noah, our local lumberjack. He is a kind soul, even though he seems a bit grumpy. He can tell you about forestry and some of his woodworking projects. He likes to talk about what he's passionate about. You could call him strange, but in a good way. Don't be discouraged to ask him about forestry because of his moody personality. If you listen to him talking about his family, which is very dear to him, you could mistake him for a grouch. He is not, I can assure you. He is just not that big of a people person when it comes to small talk. Except if he gets the opportunity to talk about one of his wood carving projects. But they are peculiar. I'm not sure if he notices that his solutions to some problems are not as practical as he thinks they are. But judge for yourself if you talk to the guy, will you?
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in Cowdon. Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B. You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh, couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting. I like you already. And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me. But let's get back to the present. I'm happy that you're here and taking over the farm. Last few months have been a challenge. I tell you that. Walter is getting older. He's tired. And had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived. Even deeper than usual. And I'm not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over? Don't be. You don't have to do it alone. There are people here who will help you. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. But don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but that's normal. Well, since your grandfather slowed down, he didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me. I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old, but still learning. However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack. If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields. As your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except if a twister hits. Happens. Whenever you need me, kid. See ya.